Hey guys, welcome to Jam Bros. It's Jamil here. Thanks for joining once again. So in today's video, we are reviewing this mop head paintbrush. Its official name is Candy Lane Kazan Mop and it's by Neve. And it's a size 2 pen compared to a size 8 that I showed before. It is comparably bigger than my normal size 8 brush. And it's made out of a squirrel's tail, which is obviously not vegan or vegetarian friendly, but it's supposed to hold a lot of water. And as you can see, it's very thick, so the belly of it is very fat, so that's where all the water would normally be soaked up. It's a wood finish. And if you just see compared to my normal trusty size 8 that I use to do all my other colorings, it's pretty small. So what I'm doing is I'm painting this 2 pieces. One is a Buddha's head. So this is from my trip to Ayutthaya when I was living in Thailand. So this Buddha's head was stuck in a banyan tree. So the significance about that is, so before Thailand was a country, it was city-state. So the city-state was called Ayutthaya, and which became Siam, and then it became Thailand. So what we have over here is basically after the Burmese invaded and sacked Ayutthaya, they took, well, when you sack a city, you take a lot of bounty with you, so booty that they say. But this was left behind. Well, it seems to survive, and when they found the place, it was found between the tree. Well, what they did was people apparently hid it so people from the armies from Burma, which is present-day Myanmar, wouldn't be able to find it. But what happened was, I think whoever left it there forgot about it, and the tree kind of took over and nature took its course. So that's why it's kind of stuck there. And it's a very iconic photo from Ayutthaya, which is one of my favorite cities, with historical cities to visit, and there's just so much history there. And the thing beside it is it's kind of like a pagoda. It's based on the Angkor Wat pagodas, which is funny because Angkor Wat pagodas are based in ancient Indian and Hindu pagodas, so that they don't do the pagodas like that anymore in Thailand. But back in the day, that was to honor well, because Thailand used to be a big Hindu country as well. The beliefs back in Hinduism go really back far. So I think that was just their way of honoring that system. So what they are left with now is a lot of the ruined parts of the city. If you go in there, it's like you're in an ancient city basically. It's very beautiful, very scenic, and like you can just walk around. You can take a bicycle if you want. I just walked around, like you do a whole circle. And what the city was basically an island back in the days. Island surrounded by rivers, so that's why it was so protected for such a long time. But it's fairly easy to just walk around on your own. That's what I did. I just took a hotel for the night, went to Ayutthaya from Bangkok. It cost me like 20 baht if you want to travel like a local on a train, but it might not have aircon. But if you do have the aircon one, I think it's like $5, which is like about I'm not sure the conversions right now. It's normally 20 baht to Australian dollar. But if you go there, and I just paid for a hotel for the one night, which cost me like $25 for the night, and it was a beautiful place run by a grandma and grandpa, and they were really nice. They made me breakfast, although food wasn't included. in the package when I talked to them about how I came from Australia over there to stay, and I just really like Thai culture, and that's why I came to Ayutthaya to just explore by myself. They took a real liking to me and make me breakfast in the morning, and I was breathtaking because I didn't expect that. And they were quite old folks too. Well, actually, the daughter that they had was quite young, but I think she was a single mother. So I kind of felt that they got out of their way to do this for me, but they're really nice. That's what you will find in Thailand when you go, is that it is actually the land of smiles. People will go out of their way to help you out. So after I finished my breakfast, I basically checked out, thanked the people, and then I just went out on my way. So that's all I had to do. You just go out on your way, go around, see the whole city. You can hire a bicycle. I just walked around because I'm happy to do that. So I started by going to Wat Mahathat. Wat in Thai and in Burmese, and I think in Laotian as well, it means temple, and Maha means big, and I'm not sure what that means. So that's kind of like a temple with a lot of sculptures, and it kind of looks like a abandoned city. And then I went to, the thing is that if you go to one temple, you can either buy the ticket for the one temple. Some temples don't have tickets, but you can buy like a all-around daily pass where you can go to each temple as many times as you want, and they're all included, which I did because I was going around. If you see on the map, it actually looks like an island, so you can actually just do a full circle, and it's like about every place is about 5 to 10 minutes away, sometimes even less. Like one temple was actually right opposite the another, and the thing is that when you walk around, you actually see, because there's still locals who live on that island, because it's not like as an island that you would say like Australia as an island. It's more of like a little place surrounded by rivers, so the locals also live there. So what you can actually see is when you go past local people's houses or even schools, that there is actually little structures like architecture and archaeological structures, huge statues like tilted, like half in the ground, half out, and it's really amazing. That's why I thought walking around was a better thing to do. Like I could have easily gotten a tuk-tuk or I also recommend bicycles, but for me walking around, having a relaxing look, that was the way to go for me. And the last place that I visited, I think, is the Wat Parasai Sanapsit. That's like the old tombs for all the old kings. Like after they cremated, that's where they kept, and I think each of them have one, and I think that one was actually based off of Angkor Wat in Cambodia, because if you would know, a lot of culture from that area comes from the Khmer Empire, because they actually used to rule a lot of land down that way. So with the pagoda, what I'm doing is I'm using my Indian ink markers to give the effect of weathering. So what happens is, because it's like red brick, for some reason, I'm not sure the scientific explanation behind it, when it rains, it seems to kind of rain down this black soot. If anybody knows what this effect is called, I would love to know. Just write it down in the comments below. But yeah, so that's what actually ends up happening. So it has all these little brownish black, not slime, but like little stains of the brick that goes down. And I saw that in basically every single one of those structures. And what I'm doing over here as well, I'm just giving a bit more depth to the eyes of the statue, because if you see the statue, they're actually carved out pretty well. Like you can see the definition between the nose and the mouth. So yeah, well, thank you once again, guys, for watching this and supporting me. Please like and comment down below. See you next time. Thank you. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.